Hi, I'm Neely, and in this video, I'm going to give you a tour of the WordPress admin dashboard. That is the area where you install themes, add plugins, add new pages or posts, and so much more. Let's check out the layout here. The dashboard is the first screen you'll see when you log into your site, and it can be broken down into 3 sections. The toolbar across the top of the page, the main navigation menu on the left-hand side, the main work area, which changes depending on which section you are currently viewing. This changes depending on what you choose from the left side menu. The first time you log into WordPress, you will see a Welcome to WordPress section that contains some links to help you get started. At the time of this recording, version 6.0.02 had been released, so there are explanations of the updates. At the top of the dashboard is the toolbar, which contains links to the most used administrative functions. This includes links to finding more info about WordPress, view documentation, and visit support forums if you need help. Hovering over your site name reveals a link to visit the public view of your site. When you are logged in, the toolbar remains across the top of your site while you browse. Hover over the site name again to return to the dashboard or other panels in the administration area. The toolbar also displays simple notifications for things like updates for your site, themes or plugins, and if you have new comments to approve. Hover over the plus new and you'll find quick links to create a new post, upload media files, add a new page, and a few more options. On the right-hand side of the toolbar, if you hover over your name, you'll find links to edit your profile or log out. It's a good idea to go to your profile so you can set up your personal preferences. You can change personal options like your admin color scheme, create keyboard shortcuts, make a profile name, update your password, and more. To return to your dashboard, click the dashboard link on the left navigation. Below your username on the top right, there are 2 hanging tabs, Screen Options or Help. These tabs expand and provide additional information or help for the page you are viewing. The Screen Option tab allows you to show or hide the boxes that display in the work area. It's as simple as clicking or unclicking the options. The Help option gives you links to help articles for the page you are on. On the left-hand side of the screen is the main navigation menu, which contains links to all of the administrative pages in WordPress. Hovering over each option will display submenus containing additional pages or options. I'm going to give you a high-level overview of what you can find in each of these sections. Keep in mind what you see depends on how far along you are on your website building journey. The more plugins or features you add, the more this navigation will expand. So you may not see exactly what I have here. Under Home on the dashboard, you have 2 options. The Updates page is where you can update WordPress themes and plugins. The SEO link is where you can set your domain to use SEO. In an earlier video, we talked about the pre-installed Yoast plugin for SEO with Manage WordPress. Well, this is where you access that. The next section is Posts. This is where you can create, manage, and remove posts that display on your blog. The Media section is where you can add and store media files that you want to use on your site. This includes images, audio files, videos, PDFs, or any other type of media in your media gallery. Depending on your Managed WordPress plan, you have limited space on the cloud, so be careful how much you upload here. The media can be added to your posts and pages. The Pages section is where you can create, edit, and delete additional pages on your WordPress site. If you want to add a photo gallery or an About Us page, you can do that in this section. The Comment section is where you can manage comments that are submitted by users and visitors on your WordPress site, including approving, disapproving, editing, or deleting comments. The Appearance section contains a sub-menu of screens pertaining to appearance and usability of your site. We're going to take a little deeper dive into this section. Let's start with Themes. This screen is where you can upload, activate, or remove themes for your WordPress site. The theme determines for your WordPress site's style, features, and functionality. You can use one of the default themes or click Add New button to see all the different WordPress themes out there. You can sort it by popular, latest, or favorites. As you can see, there are over 5,000 themes to choose from. So if you want to narrow it down, click the feature filter to select the features of the website you want. It will filter out the rest. Customize. Clicking this will open your current WordPress website and display the customizer. This is where you can manage settings related to your theme. This is where you'll change the overall look and feel of your site, like colors and fonts. To get back to the admin dashboard, click the X on the customizer. The next appearance option is menus, where you can go to add drop-down menus for your site. We will get into more detail later. Same with the background and block patterns. The last option, Theme File Editor, is where you can edit the code of your WordPress theme. Be careful with this screen. If you make a mistake while editing, it can cause errors that may prevent you from being able to access your WordPress site or admin panel. Only use this screen if you have experience with full site editing. For the most part, just stay out of here. Let's move on to plugins. This section allows you to upload, activate, and remove plugins for your WordPress site. Plugins add functionality to your WordPress site that may not be available in your theme. More details later. The user section allows you to add, edit, and remove users from your WordPress site. The tools section contains a submenu of screens related to importing and exporting data to and from your WordPress site. The settings section contains a submenu of screens related to the various settings that you can update. You can change the name of your site and tagline, update the email address you have associated with your site, and choose things from how you want the date formatted to how many blog posts you want to display. Some plugin settings will show in this list as you add them. The security settings come installed with Manage WordPress. This is where you can see if there are any risks to your site and plugins. The last option is Collapse Menu. Use this if you want to hide the dashboard to make your workspace bigger. Wow, that was a big tour. Now you know the WordPress dashboard like the back of your hand. Thanks for watching.